He was talking to one of them old street godfathers, and he said, man, I'm going to have these motherfuckers talk about me like they was talking about Jesus. And ever since I was a little bitty boy, when I go to sleep at night, that's what play in my head. They gonna talk about you like they was talking about Jesus. And nigga, I fulfill my dreams as a little boy. I got you motherfuckers talking about me like they talk about Jesus. Checkmate, nigga. Checkmate, nigga. Say I'm booked for comedy shows, comedy tours. Say every interview I get paid for. Say I'm not just talking for free. I'm talking for a fee. So if you want to talk to me, pay me the fee, motherfucker. No. Ain't nobody paid yet. Ain't nobody paid yet. They can stay on here for free. They can stay on here for free.
I gotta play this part because it lead up to the next part.
Yeah, these bitch ass niggas can stay on here for free. Yeah, nigga, I don't even fuck for free, nigga. Yeah. No, I ain't even fuck for free, nigga.
They reaction come after this. They paying Charleston's Clubhouse
put $20,000
in the group on Clubhouse. I thought I heard Wack 100 voice in there, but I don't know.
And the doors didn't have no knobs on the inside. I had to get out like the Duke's house. And I met my bitch. She gave me $20,000 cash money in envelope. And I've been doing that ever since.
Cash money in envelope.
Then we got that Benz truck.
You told that story at least once. I heard.
Drop top in. Say, man, these niggas just talking. Say, man, I left here with $150 in my pocket and moved to LA.
With tears in my eyes.
$150 in my pocket and moved to LA and came back buying foreign cars.
He tell this story the same way all the time.
How to get no money.
But motherfuckers don't believe shit.
Yeah, I was telling
a motherfucker lying.
And melting home weed.
They gonna be fucked up some details. At least once or twice.
Walking to the dispensary like I had.
Plus the shit on his Facebook.
Yeah,
plus people co-sign that he done this shit.
Yeah, walking to the post office. Sending niggas 4 ounces in the mail. And came up. Yeah, game related. Yeah, game related, not game related. Game applied means elevation, dumbass.
I don't mean to be rude. I just got out of work, so I'm having me a little dinner snack, whatever. Okay, here they go.
Oh shit, y'all.
Spent 20 bands to fuck on him.
That motherfucker.
I know you fucking lying.
That's all.
That Rod said, well, Ho spent 20 bands to fuck on him. That's just how basic these bras is on there. They take it to the fact that, you know, it don't, when I guess maybe she might be young and immature, but when you get to a certain age or whatever, man, all that fucking shit is just fucking recreation. All the thrill of that shit. If you ain't fucked to your capacity, I figure I had done that shit by at least about 26. But if you ain't fucked your capacity by fucking 35 or 40, whatever, to like where, okay, I understand. It's a thrill about whatever, but I'm going too far from some other shit. But yeah, she said, I take it back. The bride said, who pays him $20,000 to fuck on him? Hold on.
That nigga rich. Oh shit, y'all.
Spent 20 bands to fuck on him.
That motherfucker.
I know you fucking lying.
That's an old crackhead.
That's an old crackhead. Never seen the man. Man, come on, man.
He was in character. Ain't nobody gave him 20,000 shit. He was in character again.
And this a nigga talking. This a nigga trying to tell another Mac how strong he is when he deal with a broad. That's my problem be having with these new niggas, man. They I guess it's like what they say. Pardon me for speaking with my mouth. They take upon the characteristics of their mothers, or at least of a feminine nature. They have a feminine spirit about them. But let me continue on with this shit. This shit was funny to me. I ain't hear it all about her. What I heard was hilarious.
So everything you said basically a lie.
Nah, that's how you're trying to justify certain people. You trying to make us think we're idiots. That, you know what I mean? Come on now.
They frustrated.
He trying to play that reverse talk shit.
Ain't no suckers around here.
Come on
man.
now, he trying to do that to old.
He is reverse talk. The man says every day don't get caught up in the conversation and the macking. I'm a character. I'm playing the character. Whenever the camera on, I'm playing a role. This ain't me in real life. I'm like this in real life.
Double talk.
For so long, goddamn. Fake it till you make it. Don't work for so long, goddamn.
Fake it till you make it on work for so long. That's funny.
You're on stage, make sure y'all hit that greenhouse at the top. Make sure y'all follow the moderators or you will be shot down to the goo.
Told y'all
Light the house up.
Does
Does that mean money? You know, we turn the greenhouse green, hit the greenhouse.
At this point, bro, I think both of them niggas some liars. I don't know who the fuck to believe out of this story.
Yeah, they both liars, bro.
They say both
That
liars.
man said you can't talk because this is
They
all
be trying to
but
build
maybe he
content.
just in on the whole shit like we gonna just bleed this shit or whatever. So I'm gonna say this shit real. He gonna say his
He
face.
ain't trying to get no case. That's why he said the gun was fake.
That's what I thought.
Not been loaded.
Well, it definitely was the real gun.
Yeah, it probably just wasn't.
Hold on. That man said he not trying to get no case. So he lied and said that the gun was fake. What case is... They kill me. I mean, you know, like I said, I don't know. I guess everybody's prone to make mistakes, but that man's a firearms training specialist. Plus, he's a 3-year law school student. These are basic laws and shit y'all talking about that he would have to have a bridge where he would risk his livelihood and his brand just for the sake of interview that he was already paid for. So let's continue. Clubhouse people. That's what y'all do on Clubhouse.
Not been loaded.
Well, it definitely was the real gun.
It definitely was
Yeah, it probably
loaded.
just wasn't loaded.
Gossiping like
It was
bitches.
loaded, bro. He just took the bullet out before he got on camera, bro. Why you think the head was back?
Conspiracy theories.
Come on, man.
Probably wasn't loaded.
He
when
popped
we
that
came.
clip out and he popped that bullet out the chamber, bro. Then it's gonna stick automatically.
Also, you
I'm
guys,
rude.
can we please get those
1
shares
second,
up? We
y'all.
have
Let me put this up.
844 people in the room, and we only have 258 shares. Can everybody stop what you're doing? Please share the room. If you're on stage, make sure you smash that greenhouse. Follow all the moderators. Fuck that chat up. Share the room and ping your people over here. Go to ping jail. 100.
Does the greenhouse mean
If
you
you
get
don't
money?
know if you don't know how to share the room, it's a square with an arrow pointing up at the bottom of your screen. You got a number 296 next to it. Just hit that square with the arrow and put share on Clubhouse. You can put a 100 emoji. You can put whatever you want. Make sure y'all share the room.
Yeah, we're going to do that. You slow.
That's a fact, Phoenix.
That's all I want to know. Just when you ping that greenhouse, does that mean you get money
Listen,
from
he's a
Clubhouse?
live comedian. He's a funny motherfucker. I cannot lie. He's a comedian.
I say he's a funny motherfucker. I cannot
He's a
lie.
funny guy, yo. He's naturally a funny guy.
Nothing he said to me was funny.
Nothing to me. I want
You're lying.
Motherfucking thing.
Oh, my
See,
God.
that hate be so strong. Nothing he said was funny. There's a dude back in the background that said he's a funny guy. You know, we gotta give it to him, and they like. Then this is their response to that.
Dog, and that stupid ass guy. And that stupid ass guy that was behind. Yeah, I want to slap the guy who was laughing the whole time too.
Listen,
That's fucking weirdo.
He definitely burned out.
Dude, I would have slapped Dewberry that's sitting next to him too.
Hey,
For laughing all the whole
stupid. She
time.
said my
he said he
weed.
want to slap
was
you.
not
Dewberry, hey
fucking
Dewberry,
real.
it's a guy in Clubhouse say he wanted to slap you because you was laughing too hard at Mr. Charleston's joke, Mr. Dewberry. So he said he want to slap you because he didn't like the level or the tone in which you was laughing. Let me continue here. This is my reaction to this shit here. This is funnier than the bitch to me.
Ooh. Man, he just had a lot of booty clappers. That was.
Oh, that was Danny. My
Y'all
bad.
gonna stop doing that.
My
A
bad.
lot of booty clappers. Man, that's his team. That's his people in that room. But if you just saw the video, you know y'all watch the nigga on YouTube enough to know what was going on in that background. He was in this church house. He was in this new studio, the game related podcast, is going to be shot there, and interviews with various people around the country or maybe around the world, however. But nevertheless, I don't want to be accused of booty clapping, but telling what's true. Nevertheless, okay, it's almost done, y'all. I ain't want to do too long.
Stop doing that.
My bad.
My bad. Come on, you fag ass nigga.
Motherfucking dirty ass clubhouse owns y'all ain't probably got y'all free. You a fucking nigga, man.
He a funny nigga.
Bro, what's funny is I can
Who is that guy? You need to go to the Charleston.
Are you on Charleston side? Bride's like,
Hey, shit, he said about my big homie funny over here.
He got a motherfucking
Hold on. Ain't shit he said about my big homie funny. I hope he paying her. Maybe that might be a family member of some sort. My big homie, y'all niggas is vicariously on some other shit. But we come on here and we're not 100% ourselves in front of this camera because that would make us totally vulnerable. So we come on here in the name of a character and for the purpose of drawing attention to ourselves. But this is the person that you call your big homie. This is the person that you hold a reverence. This is the person whose image cannot be scorned. I guess in the online sphere, but what does this person represent to you offline? What does he represent to his community, to his own kind, to his family? I guess I don't know, man. Let me continue. It's almost done. Maybe a couple more minutes, y'all.
But see, look, he gotta have some underlying issue because he said that
I think
bed shit was funny.
That's a fact.
They mad at him because dude laughing at what Charleston had said on the Clubhouse. The shit that he said on the Clubhouse was hilarious. Nigga went back to Maury Popes and Jerry Springer talking about fucking the dog. This is impromptu, like, I forgot. I heard a quote. Somebody said, no, it was Dick Gregory who said this. Dick Gregory said, he said, fuck the comedy. He said, the being the on-stage comedian, he said the money is in the writing. This man writing shit on the spot, impromptu. And, that's a talent. So let me continue. It's almost done, y'all.
That shit wasn't funny,
he was talking about
that shit was corny, blood.
He talking about your ass.
The only thing was funny about him saying that shit. That was him.
He said we didn't make money. He tried to say we all come on now. We motherfuckers go to work here. We got money over here.
He ain't say nothing about y'all not having a white man's job, or y'all might having a couple nickels and dimes to rub together. In lieu of being on Clubhouse. We're wondering, how do you get money on Clubhouse? I've been given the blueprint on how to get money on the YouTubes, on the Instagrams, on TikToks, and the Facebooks. But I have yet to see, what the blueprint and what is the end game? Do y'all I guess when y'all rooms is big enough, somebody might slide y'all some money, local advertising, and say their name. Like, I guess it could actually be utilized as old terrestrial radio. How they used to use radio, AM, FM radio, where you could have your programs going on and you sell sponsorships within them. I don't even know if y'all smart enough to do that or not, but y'all ain't think Mr. Charles was funny, but y'all talk about him so much, there's got to be something about him. Here, I talk about him because he's funny. I'll talk about him because, like I say, that I recognize what he does offline, and, I find that most impressive. I can find plenty of motherfuckers that make me laugh and entertain me, but, I'd rather show my, put my interest in support behind someone who I know that is doing actual constructive things in his own, if not only in his own village, but for other people's villages as well. Couple more minutes. I keep on interrupting. I think it's pretty much just seconds. It's almost done, actually.
Shit, funny. He's talking about you.
Fuck
He's
that
calling you a
motherfucker.
bum
That
ass
shit fucked
nigga
up.
that be on the app all day and you think this shit
Right, and you think it's funny.
He called all the females bums. He called you a bum.
They so hurt. He talking about y'all. It's like we basically call y'all bum ass nigga to be on the app all day. That wasn't funny. The truth is not necessarily meant for humor or for comfort. The truth is meant to educate you and make you realize and understand something. Now, if you felt some kind of way, it's just like this the hit dog theory. You know, you could throw a rock at a pack of dogs, and that one that goes. That's the one that hollers. But that's this shit funny. It was a short reaction, but boy, they muted the mics, and I guess they took their tongue lashing like the Clubhouse folks they do.
Yeah, he basically
Yeah, it's
talking
almost
about.
like you over here brown nosing and trying to
Yeah.
speak up for that nigga on our
Oh
audio.
shit, y'all. Get him like
They banging on Clubhouse.
Your pussy ass out of here.
Oh, they banging on Clubhouse. I had heard that boy. They was banging on Clubhouse. They mad, nigga. How dare you laugh? That wasn't funny. Hurt our feelings. But yeah, man, that's all I had, man. This shit funnier than the bitch, man. I mean, it's entertainment to me. But right now, I'm utilizing it for the purpose of content and whatever. I'm merely am a what they call that, a mentee, a tutor or tutoree. I'm just being I'm just putting something down from picking something up. Yeah, but yeah. This shit was funny. Clubhouse. They said Wack 100. I keep calling Wack 10. Wack 100 just vanished though. So we'll see what happens. Nigga Nation or nothing, y'all. Peace and love. Nigga Nation or nothing.